What's up, guys? It's Tuesday, and that means live streaming. Uh, and yeah, we're going early this day. I just wanted to be able to get more done later on this afternoon, so I wanted to start out earlier than usual. So, welcome you guys, Steffi. As usual, you're pretty much the first one here. Hello, Gamer256. And yeah, still working on the Scramble Gundam, guys. I don't know why the focus kind of sucks, but it does. Sorry. The lighting is a little bit wonky, and you guys said last time you wanted to see an overhead shot, so I went ahead and did that for you guys, just for fun. Um, and yeah, it's funny because the camera itself is actually blocking a little bit of the light, but it's not terrible. So it'll be fun. Let me come back over here so I can actually see the live chat. And first and foremost, guys, if you don't know, if you hadn't seen my announcement video that I started at Patreon, I wanted to go ahead and give a quick shout out to Steel Angel John as the first patron so far. So he's actually, getting Patreon only videos at the moment. So there's only a couple up there so far, but hey, it's all just a thing. So just wanted to make sure he got a shout out for supporting the Shoki Reviews channel and the Shoki Reviews Patreon. So if you guys actually want to join in, there's all kinds of different levels. Go check out the Patreon video if you really want to look at it, or just go to patreon.com/Shoki Reviews and check it out. So wanted to make sure I went ahead and took care of that first and foremost. So thank you, John, so much for your donation. It will go a tiny way towards keeping this channel going. So he's been a long time viewer, subscriber of the channel, and he also supports a bunch of other people on there as well. What's up, Fatal Striker? This pin is broken. Okay, so I don't remember where I left off actually on the live stream before, but I know I at least got the arms done. Now, what I was doing that you guys never got to see, I took out the crystals that I'd already put on so far and then added some nice blue metallic marker underneath just to give it a little bit more shine. I considered painting the actual inside of the thing. You want to talk about E3? You can talk about E3. I didn't pay any attention to it, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I didn't do the inside of the crystal part itself, just the back of the armor. So that's what I was going to start now. I just got the shoulder crystals off. They left off with the word show me. You left off with the word show me. But I wanted to go ahead and get this kind of painted up. Let's see, which way does it go? That's done. That's going to cover all that. Okay. Hope you guys have had a decent weekend. Mine was fairly well boring. I actually ended up sleeping most of Sunday. I don't know what happened to me. I'm just incredibly tired, guys. Sometimes that happens. Life catches up and you just gotta sleep. Oh, the new Metroid Pride game? That's awesome. Honestly, I couldn't even remotely keep up with E3, so I just didn't, be totally honest. I'm not nearly as big as a gamer as I used to be. It was at your cousin's place. Okay. What? Oh. Gamer. I don't know exactly if it's worth it to buy this one entirely. It's an interesting Gundam so far, but as far as I've gotten, um, I mean, it's okay. It's different. I mean, it's not a super expensive kit, so I guess technically it is worth it if you want to build it. But I've wanted to build something a little bit different. I've been on an IBO and a UC kick for a while, so I wanted to do something else. But because I've been distracted with normal life, I haven't been building much lately. So you guys can see there, painted just the tops of the armor, shoulders there with the blue, and then these blue crystals will go over that. But I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. Robert White, how are you doing, sir? That's hilarious. Watching Bethesda burn down. Their dumb mistake they did that. Nice. Yeah, I saw at least a few things announced for the Switch that people were very excited for. Which, once again, I don't have a Switch yet. I'm one of the few people in the world who, likes Nintendo products but doesn't own a Switch. I know that I would just get sunk in the games like I used to and just never do anything else. Which I guess in some ways is awesome. And yet they didn't announce a true Pokemon game for the Switch, which is what they needed to do. It's like if you're basically phasing out the 3DS, you need to bring the same Pokemon games where they used to be. They built a mobile console and then didn't bother giving one of the best mobile games of all times. How many Gundams do I have in my collection? To be perfectly honest, I've never counted. Quite a few. And that's not counting my backlog. My backlog is somewhere around 30. Since I've been building more, I haven't been paying attention. And where are you from, Gamer256? I'm actually sorry, I didn't know if you're asking me or not. I am from America. I live in Texas. I don't know where you're from. New camera setting? Well, technically it's setting up here. Or did you mean did I change it? Geez, what did I do with my knife? I know I had it the other day. Where did I put it? Oh crap! I might have to run in the other room. Need my knife. You guys talk amongst yourself for a second. Okay, found my knife. Live in Indonesia. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm jealous you got the Providence. Yeah, yeah, Ultra Sun Moon or whatever. I'm not interested, to be perfectly honest. Double check. Okay. All right, so I found my knife, and I went way too far to go find it. I move back and forth between rooms here. Things tend to get misplaced. So last week I was in the Shoki cave trying to build, and oh hey, did it come back? Nope. It was at my door. Okay, guys, sorry. All right, am I live again? Am I here? I don't even know what's going on. Okay, so apologies. My internet died for some strange reason, and then FedEx came to the door with a strange package that I have no idea what it is. Return of Seamus. I assume you meant Samus. But that's funny. Hey, Reese. Sorry. Okay. So, anyways, you guys were talking about video games and stuff like that. And sorry, like I said, my internet died, had to stop, and then randomly, like I get everything up and going, and the FedEx lady shows up. I have no idea what's happening anymore. The day has just gone on alright. This is what happens when I do my stream early. Just everything goes wrong. You have no idea. Like I had to reset my router, everything. It's like in the middle of conversation. Oh yeah, just go ahead and kill the conversation. That's a good way to do things. I'll have to check out the E3 coverage. If we manage to do another Shoki Nerdcast this week, I will definitely do some mentioning of E3, it having just passed and everything. I know, it's just funny. I'm just picking on you for saying Seamus. Seamus! Okay, so back to working on Mr. Scrambled here. I don't know about you guys. I always like to build the center section, the hips and stuff like that as I'm going after I finish the torso. I don't know why. I don't like it dangling, waiting for the legs like that. That way I can set it up on the stand too. Reese is gone. Reese always leaves like 15 minutes into the thing. I think he doesn't like us anymore, guys. In the salt mines. What did I miss? It's gone for 5 minutes. Alright, go ahead and cut these skirts before I put them on. It is currently 12:51 p.m. in my country. Normally I do this much earlier, or much later in the day, I should say. Like I said, I wanted to get things done a little bit earlier today. In fact, I didn't even put up a review today. I feel bad. I'm sure you guys missed my Shoki Quickie today. Because you always miss the Shoki Quickies, don't you guys? Polycaps. I need polycaps here. Steve Middendorf. So wait, the first thing you ever built was a scramble? That's crazy. And then moved up to MGs. I don't know what a good Yakishiki other than a revive. The revive and the 2.0 in Master Grade. Best Yakishikis if I had to guess. Okay, where am I? E-Runner. Oh, yeah. Little plasticky guys here. It's E11. Always worry about clear plastic stuff. Yeah, I tried watching a little bit of Zeta the other day and I just couldn't take it. Who knows where Jetfire Skyfire is? I'm okay with them not being here today. Okay, there we go. I don't care. Just finished your Marosai, started in January. Wow. That's okay. I mean, I started a kit, well, Kit Bash. I haven't finished it yet, so it is what it is, guys. Probably could have painted the back of that one. It would have been okay. I'll leave it. Oh, I need the center section here. Exia repair. Nice. Is that the ignition or different Exia? And I'm hoping to get this guy done today one way or the other so I can get it reviewed for y'all tomorrow. Exia Repair 2 was a P Bandai? Or were you answering my question about that? Dark Matter Exia gives you everything to build a normal Exia. And I guess in turn, so does the other one. I have a feeling that's going to be the other Polycap 4 here. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, I can't keep up with your stuff. You're talking too quickly. I'm trying to build a scramble here. I can't be bothered. Alright, so he's got crotch. Yes, crotch, guys. Go ahead and throw the arms on this guy. And this orange is kind of cheap. Okay, side skirts and stuff. I need to turn on music. Music to ignore you guys by. I didn't think they ever did Repair 2. Okay. No, you got the kit. You don't know. You need to bring it over so I can see it. Don't accidentally lose any parts here. A runner. A2 and A22. A12 and A22. Then the one is beam sabers. So one thing I don't want to do is get bogged down too much in doing details right now. I want to get it built for the moment. I have a bad habit of getting sidetracked doing details on things. Yeah, just come on over. Come to the Shogi Cave. Compare. Yeah, nobody knows. Makes no sense. I thought the Phoenix was P Bandai, and then it wasn't. I have them both, so I'd have no clue why they did it that way. Actually, I need to get my Banshee Norn out of storage. Just sitting in its box. Is this actually easier for you guys to see what I'm doing now? Actually, I don't mind this. It's actually a pretty good view. Okay, so this need to jam up in there. Yeah, that's a great connection there, guys. Yeah, anything P Bandai now. I'm waiting on 3 P Bandai kits right now. Yeah, the Banshee Norn and Banshee Norn Final Battle were both P Bandai and AMGs. I know because I have them both. There we go. And they were not cheap either. Okay, so he's got skirts now. Now I can go back and do legs. I think that's the order you're supposed to do things in, right? Legs have to happen eventually. Okay, so arms. Need a. Which is a knife? A few bucks. I think you usually buy a knife and a couple few blades for like $10. See, one thing I wish was that I knew exactly what I was shooting with the camera. Without looking at it, I can't see. That's not the right thing. There we go. And now the camera's wiggly. The camera is wiggly, guys. And you made me forget what I was doing. I started talking and thinking and doing things. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I picked up these particular blades though. I got them at Hobby Lobby. They're the like better X-Acto knife blades. Last longer. They're supposed to last longer. I don't know if they do. Hey, Striker. I don't know if you know or not, but there's a Houston Gundam Club meet Saturday at Hobbytown. If you're not doing anything, you should go to that. Ah, gouge the crap out of that. I don't care. It's a heels. Okay. Where am I? Sea Runner. Oh, feet. Of course. Of course, it wants me to get the feet involved. C16. I need to watch other videos. Well, that's no fun. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Dude, I live like north of Houston. Hobbytown's an hour away from me. No excuses. Everyone uses that excuse. It's too far away. It's really far away from me, and I still go. So, ha. Yeah, why are you gonna go watch videos that you can watch at any time and there's a live stream going right now? But he's new. He doesn't know. I hate when they put giant nubs right on the side of the foot armor. Just no good way to avoid it. Hello. But Dad, shush. Come hang out. Go hang out with the Gunpla community. Or Saturday night, go up to the E-Sig Vapor Lounge where they're having the normal build nights up there. Need to watch other videos. Steve Middledorf, working on MG Dual Assault Shred, came in yesterday. MG Blue S-Ray Frame D here Thursday, so excited. Sanjay Stein, wow, you just got all kinds of stuff, man. I've got that unicorn with MS Cage, but I don't have the MS Cage anymore. What? Ace Hardware? How? Where do you live? Man, this plastic is tough. I might have to take a file with this guy. Yeah, Steffi, the streams always get diverted because of you. You're the reason the streams go in a weird direction. By build night, do you mean build your own kits? Yes, you build your own kits usually. Unless it's a competition like it was, I think it was 2 weekends ago where they did the SD build competition. It was $10. Everybody got the same kit, and it was a see how everyone can build the same kit. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm on a buying freeze, guys. It sucks. Like, there's a lot of good kits out right now that I want to get, especially MGs. I want to get all the seed MGs, the new ones. So Justice Providence, Strike 2.0. I want to get all those right now. Can't. Just started in January. Very good. Well, welcome to the hobby, man. I don't know why your name sounds really familiar, though. Bye. Thanks for checking out the stream. Guys, people don't like us. They always leave. And Soitan's not even here, so I mean, and it's chill with getting kids in pre-order so many things. Ah, let's see. There's like Star Wars kits I want to get. There's all kinds of stuff right now. But other than what I currently have on pre-order, I can't buy anything for right now. Just trying to get caught back up on bills. Where do you live? Where are you from there, Mr. Robert White? And I know what Ace Hardware is. We have them here. I've never heard one. I mean, I guess they bought out a hobby store. That's weird. Steffi's horrible, guys. He doesn't like girls and stuff. We're not gonna start all that talk again. That was weird. It's like no wonder the stream is so empty today after that conversation. Robert, inform us of your location. We must know. Tucson, Arizonian. Very good. Tuscan. This is a good song. Too bad you guys can't listen to it. I need to set up a playlist somewhere so you guys can like listen along. I know it's a thing. I just need to figure out how to do it. I haven't completely figured out all social media avenues yet. Trying to get SoundCloud up and running. Trying to get the Patreon thing going. Qua? Okay. Ah, very much. Okay, got it. Where'd the other ankle go? Wow, how did that end up way over there? Cameron Clack. This is an interesting stream. Hello. let's do the Steffi relationship therapy stream again, where we talk to Steffi about girls. I need to find Gumple community here in St. Louis. St. Louis, shout out. Okay. Well, there's only a few kits that I've come across so far in the 3 years that I've been building, or however long I've been building, 4 years, that I would say are not good kits. Only very, no, very few. Yeah, start your own community, Steve. Hey, get on Facebook and join the Gunpla Builders of America, Gunpla Network. That's two separate things. And just start hitting up those guys. So you will find the community faster than anything if you haven't yet. That's. In case you guys don't know, the blade is really sharp. So watch where you put your fingers. That was pointy. Welcome, Mr. Cameron Clack. Where are you from? Where are you from? How'd you find me? The Victory Ver Cause? You mean they're your favorite worst kits? Is that what you meant? Because those are terrible kits. Master Grade Blue Destiny. Yeah, yeah. How are they not doing that? How have they never done that? They haven't really given us anything like that. Where's the other? There it is. Yeah, hit up those Gunpla groups, man. Lots of good stuff. Lots of great ideas. Big community, and if nothing else, they're nationwide, sometimes even worldwide. Gunpla Network is mostly set up around the North and Canada, stuff like that. So if you need help finding anybody in that area, plus it's cool just to be a part of those communities. You do get the occasional trolls and jerks who talk trash about people's builds, but that they get kicked out really quickly and regularly. I don't even know what that means, Steffi. Dang it, that's a gouge. Oh well, not in an important spot. There it goes. Which one? Which one did you get? Do you have a Detolf? Because everybody should have Detolfs. In fact, there's a Detolf sitting behind me on the ground that needs to be built. You want to come over and build it for me? Oh, sweet. Well, welcome to the channel. Nice to have another UK subscriber. Reese Bosworth, who just left a little while ago. He's also from the UK. Nice to see some representation from Nottinghamshire. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I didn't want to, for a lot of you guys who are overseas, obviously it's the middle of the day for me and it's getting later in the evening for you guys. So I kind of wanted to start a little bit earlier, um, so that you guys could probably enjoy it a little bit without having to go like late into the night to continue watching the stream. And I misplaced my polycaps again. There we go. Ooh, you got a dioder system? Hey, get on Facebook. Get on the Shoki Reviews Facebook and shoot me a couple of images of that. I want to see your setup. I actually need to get more and better dioders because mine are non-matching, and it sucks. Some of them are yellow, some of them are pure white, and they don't mark it, so it's really hard to tell. No more pooping diamonds. We're not pooping diamonds today, guys. We don't want to scare off any new people. It's like we're trying to get new people. My shoes are bigger on me now. What? I don't even know what that means. Juice. 8 nines. Oh, that's good. They put 9 and 6 right next to each other, so which one's which? Okay, A210. Yeah, for anybody who is fairly new and doesn't realize what we do here on the streams, and basically makes fun of Steffi, and whenever trolls come along, like last weekend or last week, we just have a little bit of fun. And occasionally a gunpla gets built in between all the happenstance. And the AC comes on, and then you get that loud background noise. I know you guys love that, right? Should be a drinking game. Every time Shoki's AC comes on, you take a shot. Y'all wouldn't last very long. Bye, Robert. Good starter kit, guys. Suggest. I would say anything from the IBO line is perfect for starting. Very easy, very good. Any of the later Revive series, especially RX-78s, those are good. I mean, do you want it easy, or do you want like just a good kit to start? What is that? HG full armor? Oh, yeah. That's a heck of a kit to start with. I mean, I started with, as you guys know, I started with MG 00 Riser. That was my very first gunpla kit ever. Well, petite guys, I wouldn't say they're much of a challenge there. So, I mean, if you're already used to building any kind of models, starting with a petite guy is underkill. Like, you want something to do. What kind of kits do you prefer to build there? If you're already good at building things. Wait a minute, you were complaining about going to Hobbytown. You drove all the way to IKEA. I mean, that's literally only a difference of like 10 miles. Just want a good kit, huh? Get the MG Amazing Red Warrior. That's a very good kit. Comes with tons of options. And it looks really cool. Oh, okay, now you want an easy one. Easy. Go with IBO kits. Go with any of the IBO kits. Revive RX-78's a little too easy, realistically. You'll get a tiny bit of a challenge out of any of the IBO kits. If you need to know any of them, I built pretty much all of them, so go back and check out my IBO Season 1, Season 2 playlist, and you can see which kits you'd actually like to build, because I've built almost all of them at this point. It's not that far. It's down I-10. Just because it's close to the marquee doesn't mean it's not that far. IKEA is like almost an hour for me. Then again, I drive really fast too. Still haven't built that one yet. I think I am gonna, because my IBO shelf is getting a little bit ridiculous in my backlog, I'm gonna have to go back to IBOs pretty soon and just start plowing through them. Barbatos Lupus is very good, yeah. Actually, get one of the 1/100 just for fun. MG Wing Zero Custom. Nice. That was one of my early ones too. Since that was one of the Gundams that got me into Gundam in the first place. Okay, now I need to know what color that is supposed to be because I feel like I'm gonna have to paint it. Back of the legs. Yep, those are supposed to be gray. Oh, and the main center of the ankles are supposed to be gray. Jeez. You guys know this stuff annoys me when I have to paint a ton of work. So this little booster have to be gray. The center of the ankles here have to be gray. To strip that back, so I should get to it all. These boosters need to be gray. This needs to be gray. What's happening? Either way, honestly. The 1 to 100s, certain people, like Dan the Plastic Man, complain constantly about the 1 to 100s, but other people don't, so I usually go with their opinions more than Dan's. Um, the 1 to 100s are perfectly fine. I have yet to see anything terrible about them. But the HGs, one, they're super cheap, so you can buy a buttload of them for only a few dollars. Okay, guys, we might actually do some painting for the first time here on the live stream. Because that's going to annoy me if I don't. Where are my brushes? There we go, that's the one I want, right there. Get into the fine details. It's mostly clean. Oh, that's a good question. Where is my thinner that I'm going to need? 1 to 100 Grimgard, that's always a good one. I'm going to pause the time lapse for a minute. Or two. Let that catch up. Okay, so these whole thrusters need to be painted. These things... Oop. Got a polycap roaming around here. Okay, so the inside of the leg joints need to be gray. Right there. Looks like the backpack's going to need some too. The vents in the legs. Wow, okay. So I got a lot of work ahead of me now. Thanks. Infinite Justice. The old school Infinite Justice. Okay. Is that really, was that an MG though? Or was that, yeah, that's right. Justice has never had an MG. Infinite did. Okay guys, I'll be right back. I need to find my thinner. You wait here. If you're going to get the VDR, get the 1 to 100. It's significantly better. Steffi, did I hear you talking crap there? I'm sorry, no, that's Fatal Striker talking crap about the Grays. Grays is the most awesome kit ever. You shush your mouth. Oh, you know what's bothering me? My wallet. Take my wallet out of my pocket, make my life easier. Get a nice drink here. Okay, box is gonna have to move over to here. Yeah, 1 to 100 VDAR, probably the way to go there, buddy. If you're gonna go that way. Okay, new plan. Box there. Paint thingy in the box. Sometimes things are not super organized here on the live stream, guys. You know, sometimes. It's a random occurrence when things don't go well, right? Oh, he made a decision, guys. Schwab Grays. Dude, I need to get the, I know it's going to be like super hard to find now. I need to get the purple Schwab Grays, the Galileo custom. Because it's like one of the few kits I do not have from Season 1. This paint is getting thicker. I'm going to have to buy some more of it. No, we actually don't need an awkward topic there, Steffi. We can talk Gunpla for once. I know it's strange on a Gundam build stream to talk about Gunpla, but, you know, is what it is sometimes, you know? Don't have to always have something awkward to talk about. Okay. feel like I need to move my chair over. And forgive me, guys, if I'm not paying attention to the chat. I gotta pay attention to painting. $89. Yeah, I'm not buying an $89 HG. Sorry. I think $40 is my HG limit, at least for a small HG. Kshatriya Elite is worth a lot of money because it's huge. Still waiting to build mine. My brush wasn't clean. The Orga. Mine's coming at some point. I had to have the Orga and the Ride and Go. I couldn't not. I love the Sheeden. It's like the Greys. It's like I need every version of the Greys. I need every version of the Sheeden. Sadly, I have every version of the Region Lays, even though I hate the Region Lays. I had to buy them. Lance the Galileo version, yeah. Okay, speaking of IBO kits that are P Bandai, that ridiculous Tekadon pack that they announced with, all the final suits essentially. So all three Gundams and then the Landman Roadie. So the only way we can get an actual Landman Roadie kit along with specific weapons is a fairly, actually, cost-effective P Bandai set. So I gotta have been happier with just a few more option sets. I guess they've tired of doing it the slow way. Like, here's everything you want in one set. Just gonna cost you. Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah. Sorry. You gotta remember, guys, I'm not looking at the stream right now. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing for once. I know it's strange to see me paying attention to what I'm doing, but okay. So this is gonna require some cleanup. It's got a little out of hand. You hate Ride? How can you hate Ride? He's one of the few people who decided to go stand up for Orga after everything. And the Ride and Go is just a beautiful suit. It's a great custom version of the Ryusei Go, which is a custom version of a thing. So, alright, so that's painted. I don't know why my music stopped. I hate when Pandora does this. Yes, I'm still listening. Okay, so the inside of those vents need to be painted. Of course they do. Make sure I get plenty of thinner on here. This paint's getting thick. I need to add thinner to it. He didn't have plot armor. Virtually nobody on that show had plot armor. Even the main protagonist did not have plot armor. If they did have plot armor, it was taken down by the ultimate plot armor killer, Dying Slave. Now I do like this Dying Slave resin kit that I saw somebody offering, because it works on just a standard HG grays. Okay, I need to find out, is it the whole thing or just the outer edge? Okay, just inside, got it. Okay. How is Ride the same as Simone from Gurren Lagann? That makes no sense. Whoa. Okay, never mind. I just thought about it. Now I get it. Oh, that actually came out pretty decent. Cutting down this brush to a smaller level actually made a big difference, guys. I wouldn't always suggest it, but I did that and it worked for once. I think the yuck died. Yes. Hey Cameron, go through my videos and look at my Yuck Brown video. I had to make a gif of Yuck dying. It was worth it. Okay, that's too much paint. Here we go. Okay, this is not gonna be easy to paint. How do you hate Akihiro? Did you just hate all of the protagonists? Because you make no sense, Steffi. You're just trolling now, aren't you? Akihiro was awesome. He's just a big bruiser. And he even got character development from season to season. Okay, I'm gonna have to clean that. Felt it right as I did it. Ooh, I didn't actually do as bad as I thought. Get some paint here. Oh, good. You liked Shino. Of course you liked Shino. Personally, I thought Takaki's arc made no sense. They're like, oh, hey, you're going to go to Earth. Oh, you're going to be in charge of Earth Tekadon. Oh, yeah, we're going to let you off the hook. Because you have a real life you want to live. You don't have to be in Tekadon anymore. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? Okay, let me figure something out, guys. Figure out what I'm going to do inside this back skirt here. Dang it. Welcome to the live stream. It's about the same. Pretty sure it's the same live stream from the other day, except for we're not talking about ridiculous things. That's good. Okay, Isarugi, I really liked him. I thought he was a good character that had no development whatsoever. As a Galileo fill-in, I thought he was actually good. I mean, McGillis trusted him enough to pilot a Valkyrie suit. Okay, so that's that. I feel like I stuck my thumb in something. Okay, what else needs paint at this point while I'm thinking about it? My feet. This is so annoying. I gotta paint this whole section of foot now. Poodle Natra. That's messed up. How did Kudalia have too much fan service? That makes no sense. Stephanie, make no sense. Get out. Is it the whole thing? Looks like it is. Oh god, Jetfire's here. Run, guys, run. I mean, hey, Jetfire, what's up, buddy? It's overrated like Gurren Lagann. Just got here and already trolling. Gurren Lagann is a perfect mecha. Okay, I might need my bigger brush for this. Ah! How about I just throw the thing I'm trying to paint? That's even better. Just throw it. It's okay. It's like, no, I'm serious. I hated it. Let's see here. Ah, dang it. That's gonna need some cleanup. Jetfire distracted me, guys, and I messed up my paint. Get him. Carta was an idiot. Yep, this is definitely something I wish I'd painted before I got this far. I actually wish I could bring the chat up in the video. So like it actually would show. I think that would be awesome. The software I have can't show that just yet. Apparently I need a better version of it. I think it'd be cool if people knew that I wasn't just talking like a crazy person to no one when they watch the video later. Not that I'm not a crazy person, but you know. Maybe Skyfire will come on later. Let's hope not. I don't even know what that means. Everyone died in a cool way. Realistically, Lieutenant Crank probably died in the least. He just got shot. Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit more paint than that. Krankney. I'm gonna have to add some thinner to this guy. Hello, Isarugi. That's funny. We were just talking about you. Isn't that weird, guys? Isarugi actually just showed up in the chat. Just got a message from something. Flaros. Second sound wave saying stuff. I just got paint where I didn't want to get it. Oh well, that's Q-tips are for. Don't know why I'm continuing to paint the inside. Just stop that now. Yeah, Orga didn't get a good death, and that's crap. He deserved better. For the King of Mars, you know. I gotta clean that off a little bit. Yeah, I think it's crap that Julieta gets credit for killing Mika. She was just there. She was there and he died. I wouldn't give her credit. Oh, you know that thing where I forgot to hit record? Oh well, I think that made a ton of progress since not hitting record. Okay. Yes, the Dying Slave should have done worse damage to the actual planet and the surrounding things. The impact radius, actually, the crater was fairly large for what it was, but not considering how many Dying Slaves were fired. Kinda sucks being part of a mass text and you don't really want to be. At least for the time being. You're just constantly getting messages of someone else's conversation. Sorry if I'm not engaging you guys, but you're good. Yeah, the whole gravity being weaker on Mars thing should have affected how anybody functioned on Earth, but they didn't even cover that. Except that they weren't used to moving in mobile suits on Earth. That's the only way they explain that. But realistically, somebody born on Mars would not be able to walk around on Earth at all. Their muscle structure would be totally too weak. And that's another cleanup spot. Great. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, I painted the feet. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I don't even know. So I painted all of that section there to get all that gray. Same thing down here on the legs. So that was a nice detour there. So I'm going to stop painting for a little bit here. Yeah, well, Tekkanon base was pretty much destroyed. That's why nobody even noticed. That's why they didn't even have to detonate the bombs that they had set up. Because the Dying Slaves just did it for them. Nobody would have bothered checking the wreckage. They just assume everybody's dead. Which is always a bad plan. They just proved to us at the end that nobody was safe. Hey, if we're gonna kill off the main antagonist just repeatedly, week after week, here's another dead antagonist. Okay, I need polycaps. No, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, the problem was, and we discussed this if you listen to our IBO recap on the MS report. Season 2, they should have just made it a whole season under its, like, there should have been 2 seasons. There should have been the Rise of Tekkadan and then the Fall of Tekkadan. That's what it should have been. But they're not ever likely to give a Gundam season 3 or Gundam series 3 seasons because reasons. Okay, so that should be good there. Moving on, finally. Seed and Destiny were the exact same thing. Even when I was watching them and it was still new, I'm like, this is the same show, just done again. They copied almost beat for beat the exact plot. Names have changed, but the actions were exactly the same. So I think the problem is that IBO, instead of getting 26 episodes, should have been a full 50 per season. Really, two final seasons is what it should have been. But we'll never get that. That's what the fandom is for, to come up with that on their own. Okay, so I've got some cleanup to do after the fact here. You didn't like the boobs. Okay. In general or in that particular season? Or show? I don't even know what we're talking about. I just looked up and saw I didn't like the boobs. Can we all agree that the biggest boob in IBO was Eok? G-Reco needs to never happen, is what. I hate G-Reco. Okay, I don't hate it. I couldn't get into it. Really didn't like it. pacing was so messed up. Nothing was engaging. You didn't care. So like not even 4 episodes in, I gave up on it. That just went flying. So, see, maybe Double O should have got. I'm sorry. Maybe IBO should have gotten a much more spread out season and then a movie to end the way the series did. Maybe that's what it needed instead. Anthony's leaving. Bye, Anthony. Come back. Excuse me. Paint thinner fumes. Yes, Double O is awesome. I like Double O. Big Double O fan. If you couldn't tell from my Double O collection. Man, this guy's got some serious ankle armor. Must protect the ankles. The most important part of the Gundam. Okay, so I gotta do the outside of the leg, which is marginally less important. Okay, guys, hold on. This is annoying me. I gotta turn off notifications for this conversation. It is just annoying me. All I see is it blinking in the corner of my eye. Come on. Crap. More things I need to paint. There we go. Much better. Okay. This is awkward. Well, Age could have been better if it had more episodes. You say that about a lot of things. Most people don't like Age, so I don't know. I liked Age. Well, I thought I was done painting for a little bit. Proved myself wrong pretty quickly. Where's my thingy? MGH1 is a significantly better kit. I believe that to be one of the best master grades ever, realistically. Yeah, IBO's storyline got wasted. They started storylines right and left and didn't finish any of them. Mobile Armor is left hanging. That was a good story just waiting to happen, and we didn't get it. Like, by the way, there's this amazing thing about the Calamity War. You guys won't get to see that. There's these great, amazing machines buried in the ground that can kill all of humanity if we let them, but don't worry about it. We're not coming back to talk about that again. What? What? I want to know about that. Okay. Why are you calling me Show Me again? Is he Sarugi Jetfire? I'm painting. What are you doing? Lack of Gundams. There are quite a few Gundams in IBO. So technically we got 3 versions of the same Gundam, so I don't know. 4 versions of the same Gundam. And I just meant Kimaras. I didn't even think about the other thing. I mean, how many Gundams do you need, really? I'm like, just an honest question. Like, why do we need more Gundams? Or question, why do we need that many more Gundams? Well, I mean, realistically, we have more Gundams. They're just not in the main IBO story. And I think they said only 12 survived the Calamity War anyway. So yeah, we would have seen a few more, but not that many more. My question is, how many more did Gjallarhorn actually have but not use? Because they had that entire Gundam hangar. My other question is, did they recover Gujin and Barbatos and return them to the vault at the end to keep people from using them? Yeah, shortening up this brush really, really did help, guys. Not like it has made it so much easier to paint smaller items. 26. Thank you for correcting me, Mr. Number Nazi over here. Oh, I'm thinking of the Valkyries. No, Valkyries was 9, but we didn't see them. And I don't know why the Helmveg had to be the same thing as Grimgard. I don't know why it couldn't have been a totally different suit. Yeah, but the frame is what mattered. They could have saved the frame, and at least just to keep them out of the hands of anybody else who would think about it. Because I mean, with that many armed forces still out there, getting their hands on a Gundam frame, they could have done some damage. I mean, look how many people have used or at least worked with Tekadon and know how the Gundam frames work and already know how to fix them up. So, number Nazi, come on, you said worse. And there goes my music again because Pandora thinks that only 12 songs is enough. Are you still listening? Yes, I'm doing other things. Jeez. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, Netflix. Alright, I'm done painting for right now. I'm sure I'll have to paint something again in 5 minutes. Did they say that Grimgard was the only one that survived? Nanolaminate armor? Why not? And why do people have problem with nanolaminate armor actually managing to protect the Gundams or the other suits? I've never understood why people don't get that. It's made of the same thing that the mobile armors are made out of, and they would have built them to withstand their own weaponry in battle. So it makes sense to copy that technology and protect yourselves in the same way your enemy protects themselves. Oops, why do I feel like I'm missing something? Guys, what am I missing? Oh, yeah, the back boosters. Duh. Well, yeah, but Kimaris and Bael were recovered from inside the ship they, you know, crashed into. They weren't in the middle of a crater on Mars. Don't stick your finger in the thing that's freshly painted, stupid. Legs. Okay, look at this, guys. So all of that all had to be painted to be accurate. They didn't even give you stickers for it. It's just they could have faked it a little bit, guys. Come on, Bandai. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Brain. What? I look up and just see random replies, and I don't even know what you're talking about. Ah, jeez. Come on. I almost stuck my thumb in it. Okay. Legs. Yeah, took the head. The head didn't matter realistically. Yeah. I know Bale took some good damage, but I mean, they fixed it up enough. And who knows what form Kimaris was in by the end, realistically, since it had so many different known forms, apparently. Yeah. Well, it's not just anti-beam coating, but, I mean, it's nano-laminate armor. It's not just a coating, it's what it's made out of. You just think of the nano-laminate, which means it's very, very tiny composited layers of stuff. So whatever it was actually made out of, it's not the same thing as, say, the frame, as we saw, where the hands and the guns and stuff were not covered, would get destroyed by the beam attack. And actually, they were very abrasion resistant. They could take some good hits, even from bullets and other things, without really getting damaged. Oh, hey, it's Channel 2S. Joining the stream 2 hours later. The Kaya gear. This is true. Okay, talk amongst yourselves, guys. I'm just gonna, build a thing over here. I would definitely be okay with getting a Pale Rider. Come on, get in there. Should get that all the way. Man, that is a really tight thingy there. It's built right. Okay, gotta do it on the other one now. See you later, buddy. Who scared him off? Steffi, was it you? He's done. I'm leaving. Okay. I'm going to at least try to get the legs done here, guys. I'm not going to be live too much longer. Yeah, that'd be great. The one is 72 or whatever it's called. Speaking of which, I need to get the Rebawoo. Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I hadn't seen Steffi comment in a while. But I haven't been able to keep up with the chat. I have to focus when I'm painting. I end up painting my own thumb. These are very simple legs. It's a little disconcerting how easy these legs are. But I guess it doesn't have like a full transformation gimmick, so I guess it's not that big a deal. Yeah, Impulse Blanche would be awesome. Death to the Impulse Blanche. I want one. They don't exist anymore. Yeah, it's like Isarugi's conversations consisted of, "Are you sure we should be doing this?" and "Don't do that." Ow. It's never a good feeling. That is a tight polycap. Man, took way too much force to push that in there. That sounds cool. Hey, if any of you guys are on the Facebooks, go to the Shoki Reviews Facebook. Upload pictures of your builds. I want to see what you guys are working on. Get some community interaction on there. Okay, I need the knee armor pieces. So, 4. Okay, let that dry a little bit before I put the pieces on. Oh, and pushing that strike rouge. Strike RM is just an amazing thing. Yeah, there you go, the Echo Chicken. Echoes. Is it Echoes or Echoes? Somebody tell me. I just built that kit. Okay, so I got some cleanup to do at the end here. Nice. Oops, missed one nub. That actually looks pretty cool. Just adding a little bit of metallic paint behind the knee or behind the lenses. Looks good. Didn't go overboard. Okay, moving on. I need thigh armor. Thigh armor. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and add the leg to the feet, guys. We're at the putting on feet stage here. Almost. The heck? That's just even the knees just give out like that, or the ankles rather. Come on. There we go. Slide right in there, nice and smooth. You heard me. Okay. Haven't been able to buy any MGs in a while, man. I need some. I need some MGs in my life. I've only got a couple extra in the backlog, but there's so many I want currently. Okay. Okay, I guess the thighs are exactly the same on both sides. Zakatu 2.0 are good. It doesn't matter, except for the fact that the Matsunaga is a hard one to get. Oops. How did I totally miss things? I still want an MG Akatsuki. Because we need more plated things. Yep. They're really depending on which one you got, yeah, you're entirely right. But they're not all bad. Okay. I really don't like those thighs. I'm trying to get back into doing a lot of sticker details. Or rather, going back, I should say. There's a bunch of kits that I just didn't ever put the stickers on. And I'm starting to feel like I want to go back and redo it. See, why would you put a nub right in the middle of a character line? It's so stupid. I need panel line marker. Hey, backsteps here. You're probably used to the normal time. Now watch, we're going to get an influx of people in the next hour or so because they're used to coming in at 2 o'clock. Yeah, you almost missed the stream. Let's see if some of the other regulars show up and be like, oh my god, I thought I was going to miss it. Yeah, I went early this week, guys. Sorry. Got a little much to do later on, so I'm not going to be on it for too much longer. But for the guys who just showed up, I'll stick around for a little bit because I'm not done with these legs. Okay. Backstepped. Was there a lag in the stream there for a second? Tamiya panel line accent color. I do not have it, but I kind of wish I did. I wouldn't mind trying it. I mean, it's not a whole lot different from using these pore type markers, So I'm sure I would enjoy using those. How are you doing there? Flesh Peeler 45. That's a heck of a name. I would definitely not be opposed to picking up some of the accent color. Something about how to trigger people. I don't even know. Oh yeah, third parties and bootlegs are not the same. A lot of people think that third parties are the same. No, bootlegs are bootlegs. That means you're copying the existing thing, just ripping off the runners and everything exactly. Third parties, that you make your own thing. I had this discussion like a long time ago with somebody early on in the chat days. Okay, what do we got here? Let's build some thighs, guys. Actually, not thighs, they're the tops of the hips. Here, let me put it right up in the camera so you guys can't see. Here, let me lay these down so you guys can see. It's thought about the fact those are standing up. I feel weird. I haven't done a time lapse in a while. I think like the last couple builds, I have not done a time lapse. Just easier to not. Why isn't there a crow outside making weird noises? Okay. Yeah, the overhead shot's pretty cool. You guys can really see what I'm doing. I honestly did not think that the camera was gonna stay up there though, but I'm doing a good job for now. When I did a time lapse from that angle, it didn't go too well. It was kind of a pain. Let's use this. Okay, working on legs here. Wow, this is one of the kits. I have not done a kit in a long time that's used every single polycap. Well, okay, I already take it back because it does not use the standard neck polycap. So I'll just throw that runner away. All right, I need D14. Nope. Tammy product could potentially cause cancer. Good, as I'm sitting here huffing products here. I think pretty much, honestly, pretty much everything causes cancer at this point. So just it doesn't matter. I'm breathing in paint thinner fumes right now. So, I mean, it is what it is. Fidget spinners, yes. The air causes cancer. Excuse me. Not really. Excuse me, not excuse me. Okay, so that's an interesting top of the hips. That was not a satisfying installation there. That is not going to stay in worth a damn, and I can feel it already. Okay, hold on. Plant that. There we go. There's the click I wanted to hear. Don't hot. What? Oh, yeah. I can't help it, man. I don't exactly have ventilation in here. It's a closed off room, you know. Shortening our lifespans. It's okay. Our lifespans need to be shortened realistically. We live too long nowadays. Even a black roasted parts of the toast. Wow. Carbon. These excess carbon deposits cause cancer. No one cares. No one cares, Timmy. I'm sorry if your name is actually Timmy and I just insulted you, but I don't care. What do we got here? Jobbies, Gunpla in the last month. Yes, there you go. Nub cancer. Come on. There we go. That's a good snug click after that. I can live with that. Alright, the legs. Dang it. Okay. Alright, guys. I was going to not paint these, but I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. They have stickers for it, so I might want to use those just because. If I remember where they went. I'm not Timmy. My name is Isurugi. Your name is now Timmy. The irony would be if your name was in fact Timmy, not Isurugi, because you are not some futuristic space Japanese German guy. Hey, look, clear runners. I like clear runners. There we go. Throw them on the floor. Chokiro Daishogun Kirahagane. Yes, I want that one too. Gokusai. Yes, I would like the new SD as well. The only RE I want right now is the Rebawu to go with my Phoenix. Hard to find and expensive, but I want it. And I want to get the I have to get Justice Providence and the Freedom 2.0. And I need to do that fairly soon, but damn, those things are not super cheap. Maybe I should find out if Hobbytown has them. I believe I just got a message, but I didn't see what it was. Eh, somebody published something on the Shoki Reviews Facebook page. Who was that? Ah, the Freed Custom. Nice. Oh, I want the Freed Schneid HG. I'm not keen on the RE, but I kind of really want that HG. Doing it for a paint job, really? That sounds fun. What are you painting it? Tell me everything. Guys, I'm using stickers. Look away. Okay, somebody's publishing a lot. Seriously, that's not even remotely the same size. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm going to throw that in there. Alright guys, so what we're going to see here is a comparison. As I so rarely do. Banshee. Actually, I would kind of want to see RG Banshee. I think that would be pretty good. RG Banshee Norn will be a pain in the butt. All the extra transforming bits. Okay, so that side is going to be stickers. The other side is going to get painted. Military green and tan. That'd be cool. I'm all about that. Okay, so let me see who I'm posting on Shoki's page here. So excuse me for a second, guys. I can't see you. By hand with enamels. Good luck with that, buddy. Okay. Come on. Ah, it was Anthony. Okay. No, you're good, buddy. It's okay. Yeah, I forgot that it does that, to be honest. Okay, so we're gonna see how this comes out. One side done with paint, one side done with the stickers. How many people did Usarugi kill? None. Effectively, anyways. You stood around holding a big sword. Okay, I'll have to clean that up a little bit, but not too bad. Alright. Why am I not... My internet sucks, apparently. I can't see what you posted there, buddy. That's okay. My internet's going slow because of the stream, so I'll check it out later. Let me go ahead and try to finish these stupid legs. Stupid legs. I think he killed a pirate. Maybe. I don't know. I don't keep track of Asurugi's kills anymore. Well, you're Isurugi. Shouldn't you know how many people you killed? Timmy? Someone go find out how many people Timmy killed. Well, I saw the part of the post that said my last two customs, but I couldn't see anything else. But nothing else was loading. Like I said, I got Pandora running and I'm doing the live stream, so I think I don't have enough bandwidth to do all of the above. But I'll check it out, buddy. If not, I'll measure you back. Custom turn A, huh? Hey, it's Frank. Yeah, of course you can. Okay, I'm assuming this only goes one way and it's going to tell me exactly how it goes. Yes, like that. Okay. I'm not as dumb as I thought I was, which is not saying much, guys. I didn't actually see the stuff from E3 there a second. Yay for that, I guess. I mean, I know the Metroid Prime series has done really well. People love it. Never played any of them. Never had. It's like after Nintendo 64, I never had another Nintendo console, with the exception of 3DS. So sadly, I've never gotten to play any of those games. Thoughts. I don't have thoughts anymore. I just have random sounds that happen. Okay, so metallic blue. So why couldn't they give us these parts actually like sparkly blue? Why is it just clear blue? Dang it. Dang it, I knocked over the legs. Yes, big shocker. I never played any of those. Well, I got into PlayStation and then Xbox and never really went back to Nintendo. Sorry. Wasn't aware I was allowed to be human. And once again, Pandora has gone. Are you still listening? Seriously, it's not even 12 songs. And why are they so worried about me listening in an empty room? Okay, I need one of these guys. I'll have to go through and look at all the E3 stuff. Just, not today. Too much to do. I have a big old review to film for you guys for Thursday. Something I should have started filming yesterday, but instead I decided to sleep all afternoon for no apparent reason. Okay. Is it back now? Jeez. Oh, there's Steve Middendorf. Okay, guys. If y'all can hear me. Okay, guys. So, I don't know what's going on with my internet today. That it has not broken down this bad in a long time. I mean, I've had to reset the router twice.